Hi, first graders. We are going to do our second reading of A Pigtale today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so you can see the story. All right. There we go. We have our cover, A Pigtale by Lionel Page and illustrated by David Opie. So the main character in this story, as you know, is Roscoe. Roscoe has a problem. We're going to read about what his problem is and how he solves it. Now, I know you know what his problem is, but let's pretend that we don't. Okay? So, let me go to my next page. Oh, no, 1 second. Gotta make sure I got it. Okay. All right. So, A Pig's Tale. And please, if you remember the words, please read along with me. Roscoe was a big pig. He liked to eat corn and beans. He liked to scratch his back on the fence, and he liked to do the same things other pigs do, except, and this is called an ellipse. It's foreshadowing or telling you that something's coming. So ... And then we have our periods, which is a punctuation. It means like you're just telling something. You're not having a lot of excitement and you're not asking a question, you're just telling something. So it's telling you Roscoe is a big pig. Another thing we can look at too is we have two words here. Where's my spotlight? There it is. Okay, so we have the word but-ig and put-ig. They both rhyme. And you can also say that they have the same onset, or they have different onsets, which is the beginning sound, and the same rhymes. So but-ig, put-ig, okay? All right, so except, I don't like the mud, said Roscoe. I don't like to play in it, I don't like to roll in it, and I don't like to dig in it. All right, and here you can see Roscoe standing there, and he does not like the mud. And if you look here, all of his writing is in orange. So when it's in orange, it shows that Roscoe is speaking. All right. One day, Roscoe went for a walk. He looked up and saw a big wolf with big teeth. Oh no, a wolf, whispered Roscoe. So even though it asks us to whisper, we still have those exclamation marks at the end. So there should be like some excitement or some worries, like, oh no, a wolf. Roscoe was very scared. It's too late to run away, look what he's thinking. And I'm too big to hide, Roscoe cried. I'm in big trouble, he said. Or am I? Here we have a question mark. Or am I? So he might not be in big a trouble as we think. He might have a plan. When the wolf got closer, he stopped and sniffed. And here you can see the wolf is talking because he's in green. I smell a pig, he growled. A big pig. There's that exclamation mark. He's not here, said the wolf. Maybe he ran down the road. So the wolf raced down the road to look for the pig. Then it got very quiet. But soon a lump in the mud began to jiggle. And then Roscoe popped up and gulped for air. Here we have the word gulp, like gulp. He's gulping for air. We have an ed on the end, which means it's already happened. So he gulped for air. He looked. There's another verb, look, with ed, which means it already happened. So he looked around and yelled, hooray! There's an exclamation mark. The wolf is gone. Mud dripped from Roscoe's nose and ears and chin, but he didn't care. Just then, Trixie came by. Look, and she's in blue. Roscoe, why are you in the mud? And look, she asked a question, so now she needs an answer. She asked, you don't like the mud. Well, I didn't like the mud, Roscoe said with a smile. But now, he said, I like it a lot. So it says pigs and mud. Pigs may like mud because it keeps them cool. It also keeps away some bugs that can hurt them. And it keeps them from getting a sunburn. All right. So that was our second reading of the book, A Pig Tale. And remember, tale in this story, tale in this title means not like your tail like an animal tale, but like it's like a story tale, like a fairy tale. So for your activity today or your response, I would like you to reenact this story. You can make puppets with the Roscoe and the wolf. You can draw a picture of the beginning, middle, and end of the story and retell it that way. Or you can act it out with yourself and maybe another person being the wolf. So what your job is today is to reenact or retell the story. You can use puppets, which means you'll need to take a video, or you can act it out using yourself, which means you would also need to take a video. Or if you don't want to take a video, you can draw the beginning, middle, and end of this story, and then use the mic, take a photo of your drawing and use the microphone to tell me your story. All right.